I never imagined a quiet piece of land and an old dam would drag me into a conflict with an HOA I didn't even belong to. The dam sat at the edge of my property, steady and peaceful, holding back water that gently fed the lower valley. It kept the soil rich, the small pond calm, and most importantly, it protected the neighborhood below from sudden flooding. Everyone quietly benefited from it, and for years no one questioned who maintained it. But the moment the HOA discovered my name on the property records, they decided it somehow fell under their authority. One morning, I found a red notice taped to my gate claiming I owed fees for shared community infrastructure. I brushed it off, knowing my land wasn't part of their subdivision and the dam had nothing to do with their rules. I thought the issue would die on its own. I was wrong. A week later, the unmistakable sound of heavy machinery jolted me awake. Through the trees, I saw an entire crew standing beside the dam, guided by a cluster of HOA members. Karen, their president, pointed at the structure like she owned it. She announced that because I refused to pay, they were removing the dam to reclaim HOA-controlled property. I told them they were trespassing, that the dam was legally mine, that removing it could unleash a surge of water none of them were prepared for. Karen only shrugged and said it was my fault for ignoring them. Before I could stop them, drills cut into the stone. A deep crack formed, and within seconds, a roaring burst of water exploded through the weakened base. The compound transformed into a raging current that tore the structure apart and rushed straight toward the neighborhood below. Karen's confidence collapsed as fast as the dam did. Water-filled backyards swept across roads and swallowed their tidy sidewalks. Families rushed outside, bewildered, watching the place they believed was safe turn into a rising pool. By the time emergency teams arrived, people were climbing onto porches and rooftops while muddy water swirled around everything they owned. As crews helped evacuate residents, I stood with the sheriff and explained exactly what had happened. Ownership records confirmed the dam was fully mine. The HOA had trespassed, ignored warnings, and caused the destruction themselves. In the days that followed, investigators and county officials examined every detail. Their insurance refused coverage. Homeowners demanded answers, and the HOA board, once full of pride, now faced the weight of the disaster they created. Their actions hadn't just broken a dam, they had broken trust, stability, and their own community. As the neighborhood worked to recover, I rebuilt the dam with reinforced stone and stronger foundations. This time, I added locked gates and clear boundaries, not out of anger, but because people should never again suffer from someone else's carelessness. And as the water settled back into a peaceful rhythm, it felt like the land itself remembered the lesson the HOA had ignored. Some things must be respected before they destroy everything.